Diddy bopping. We just Diddy bopping all day. We just gonna Diddy bop. Just Diddy bopping for the world right now. What's good, people? You know who it is. I'm back. I know it's been a little minute, but listen, to be honest, life be lifing sometimes, and you got to handle that and then get back over to what you're doing on the side over here. But I promise y'all, I wasn't gonna go nowhere, and I ain't gone nowhere. I'm still here. We ain't going nowhere. Well, as you know, one of us has gone somewhere, and it ain't your boy, but it is
P. Diddy behind bars and indicted on federal sex trafficking and racketeering allegations.
Hey, welcome back to Totally Crossed Out. You know who it is, Jay Breezy, here with you with another one. And today, let's, honestly, can I talk to y'all? Can I talk to you? We family? We family? Can I talk to y'all? Let's take a look at this situation. It's just different than most people are covering this news.
What the fuck though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. What the fuck though? I don't know, bro. Aim it in the head. That's the floor. You're a rock nigga. I'm a fat dog. You're a tough guy. It's a love joke. Then the sun died. And then the young go. Let me still shine. In a rough hole. What the fuck though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, where the ones go? Here's a shit show. Where you from, bro? Talking shit, bro. That's a dumb show. Money on bitches and a pop hoes. That is their mind. Favorite love score. Put the gun aside. What the fuck for? I swing with the gun. Bitch, you don't know.
I gotta tell you that this lightweight breaks my heart. I'll be honest. I'm honest with you. This breaks my heart for a number of reasons. And like I said, I try to do this channel, this show, from different perspectives than just every other place you can go get news about Diddy right now. Because Diddy's all over the place. Like, you can just go and you'll be watching the same things over and over and over and over again. I don't want to do that. I don't want to hit y'all with that. So let's build, okay? Let's talk about why this is painful. This is painful because, one, as a black man to black man, honestly, like, this man, he created a lane. He created a road. I mean, he went from college student to promoter, from promoter to intern, from intern to getting a record label. Now, how he got all that, well, might be a little suspicious. But I guess just at the base of everything, I hate to see another black man just fall from the mountaintop that he built. He's an Xer, right? So I cheer for my generation. I cheer for a lot of people, but I definitely cheer for my generation because, my generation got out there and we got it. We got out there, we had to work for it. Nobody gave it to us, right? Look at all the fantastic artists he gave us through Bad Boy.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this.
In the middle of the day now, baby, I seem to think of only you. Oh, I need to know where we stand. The reasons are because of you.
I smash teeth, fuck your beef, no relief. I step on stage, girls scream like I'm Keith.
However, when we start to read and when we start to see the things that this man, this mogul, has allegedly been linked to or has done, or just the debauchery that has come out of some of the situations he was attached to, sympathy tends to it tends to go out the window.
Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant.
God rest my dad, but he used to say, if you want sympathy from me, then you'll look in the dictionary between and syphilis, because that's where you'll find it. I know, right? Great lesson to teach your kids. Here's the thing though, was he lightweight telling us who he was the whole time and we chose to ignore it?
I'm still standing taller than ever been, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing there.
Cause P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need to know. You here, get your number.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
I'll be practicing. I got
scrambling and scraping when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No?
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
his
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother.
man.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah. Hey, what's up, King?
Don't mind if I do. I wouldn't, Shot.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. Please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
You're legendary for the parties that you throw. You throw a great party.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
You know.
What do you do to make just an amazing killer party? Because mine, I put out the Cheese Whiz. I put on the Paula Anka. No one comes. Wrong move.
See, you're doing the wrong things.
Wrong thing. Okay.
This is what you need to do. Women, beautiful women, of course.
Beautiful women.
Beautiful men for the ladies, of course.
Wouldn't it be better if there weren't beautiful men there? There were just a lot of beautiful women and then just the guy?
No. You have to make. There's enough ladies to go around. You have to make the ladies, give the ladies what they need too. You know, you have to take care of your women.
Take care of the ladies. Okay,
ladies, yeah.
gotcha. That's good.
Can't force a situation.
Right. What about?
Can't force a square peg into a round hole.
That's the story of my life, my friend.
Okay, you need that.
I wish you had told me that a long time ago.
Well, I'm here now, brother. It's not too late.
What about like celebrities? You have a lot of celebrities
okay,
at your.
First you have to listen. I'm giving you the menu. Okay, let's just take things slow. Okay, it's all right. He's learning. He's learning,
and I'm slow.
Yes.
I'm very slow.
Check it out. This is my man. We go way back, but he hasn't told y'all that. We'll talk about that later.
We go way back.
Way back. But check this out.
When was that, by the way? We'll get to that later. All right.
Okay. Now, we need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just a different blend. You need the ladies. You need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No.
What?
No. I don't know if guys have noticed this. Like a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so you have. If you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but rock with me. But just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you doing?
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people start getting it gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you sexy. New word for you.
Yeah.
No. Hey, yo. No, I wasn't saying. No, it was a new
Sean,
party.
You're in my house now, you see. Please, you stumbled into my house.
Please.
It's okay. It's going to be fine.
Okay, cool. Please let me finish.
Okay. Please.
You need some good music, and you need me, of course.
Yes, you spice up the party.
You think I could book that for like the weekend of the 14th when the soundtrack comes out? If so, bump somebody. All right, thanks. All right, love you, man. Bye. I got my MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get! Yes! What's next? What's next? I gotta get it. I'm not gonna stay fucking down. I'm not gonna stay fucking lying down. I can't do that, man. I can't do that. What's next? Give me something else. What can't you do? I can do it. I can do anything.
So as we all know, right? Sean Combs, a.k.a. Diddy, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Puff Daddy. Take that. I gotta say, take that, bad boy. Like, I feel like every time I say his name, like I gotta throw that in there. Like, take that, right? So, a.k.a. Love, as he ended up calling himself at some point in time.
Puff? Diddy? P. Diddy?
Welcome to my home.
There he is, ready for his 73-question interview. You know the drill. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Before we begin, how do I address you?
You can call me Love.
So we all know at this point he's been arrested. And he's been charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, transportation for prostitution, and conspiracy. We all hear racketeering, right? Racketeering, for those of y'all that don't know, is the same as if you ever heard people being brought up on RICO charges. It's the same thing. And what is RICO? It stands for Racketeer, Influenced, and Corrupt Organization Act. RICO charges could include anything from murder, arson, kidnapping, sex trafficking. Like, it's a big umbrella of a lot of things, and they are trying to smack this dude with everything that they possibly can. Okay, so today, right, you kind of already know the news. You already know the Diddy news. So today, let's start asking questions, all right? Let's make this particular segment of Diddy news here on Gen X-Cellence channel, let's ask questions today. All right, first question. Let's look at this video.
Hip-hop music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has remained silent after disturbing video obtained by CNN appears to show Combs beating his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a Los Angeles hotel hallway in 2016. Late Friday, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office called the images extremely disturbing and difficult to watch. But it said it would be unable to file charges because of the statute of limitations.
This LA hotel surveillance video obtained by CNN seems to show media mogul Sean Diddy Combs running down a hallway, chasing then-girlfriend singer Cassie Ventura. Combs, wearing a bath towel, then grabs her by the back of the neck, throws her to the ground, and kicks her. He kicks her again as she lies motionless on the floor before dragging her back down the hallway. A different camera angle appears to show Combs throwing a vase at Ventura. The video seems to corroborate some of the allegations detailed in a now settled lawsuit filed by Ventura back in November, stating that around March 2016, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched her in the face, giving her a black eye, which prompted her to try to leave the hotel room. The lawsuit also accused Combs of rape in 2018.
This video is like 6 years old, and it just came out this year. Why? Why so long? Who sat on this for 6 years? Who put eyes on this when it happened 6 years ago and didn't think that it should have came out then, but it conveniently came out now? Now, let's address one thing to the side real quick. All of this, just because I'm asking questions, is not trying to say that he's innocent. I'm not trying to say that he's innocent at all. I mean, look at what we just watched. What I am trying to say is there's a bigger picture here. There's a man behind the curtain. It's like we're looking at Pinocchio, but we're not looking at Geppetto. And just because a lot of these things seem convenient, right? Like, to me, it seems like he didn't start getting in these legal troubles. This stuff didn't start coming up about him until he started to buck the system.
Could it be the end of Diddy's Ciroc reign over the vodka empire? Well, Diddy goes to war with Ciroc co-owner in a battle over racism. This is worth billions of dollars. Now, Diddy filed a lawsuit against the alcohol company Diageo, accusing his longtime business partner of racism. Now, Diddy is taking his affairs to court, going after the company Diageo for mishandling his Ciroc vodka and De Leon tequila brands. Now, Diddy accused Diageo of racism in a lawsuit filed just on Wednesday, May the 31st. Now, the Bad Boys record exec claimed that the company neglected his liquors in favor of brands backed by white celebrities such as George Clooney.
Until he started in on Ciroc and had that whole little fiasco and their disagreement about the company and what was going on, it almost seems like the powers that be, call them what you want, secret society, Masonic, Illuminati, whatever, the powers that be that pay him felt like he was getting a little too big for his britches. They felt like they had to make a point, and they're making it wholeheartedly. And it's unfortunate, but see, my mama used to say, be careful giving the devil a ride, because he's always going to want to drive.
He's pussy. He's pussy. Pussy. Yeah. You, nigga. Yeah, him. Just as I said. Yeah. You're a clown. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? What's up? What's up? You don't like me? You motherfucking get to it, nigga. You don't like me, you motherfucking front, get to it, bitch! Don't fucking play with me on Halloween. I'm out here with love, nigga. You wanna have love? Just what up there, nigga? What's up? Fucking come out here and I'll bust your shit.
Nah, hey, keep it
Fucking
pimping.
pussy, make sure you don't never talk to me like that, nigga. I'm love, nigga. Tyler the Creator. Hey, hold on. I don't think that you heard me. You smell like Kim Kardashian. It's gonna be a glorious night when you bump into Tyler the Creator. Let's go. When I speak to you, you'll speak back. Don't be rude. So tonight, it's gonna be a special night. Everybody's so serious, but we're about to go to Club Love. Club Love! Dance. You can't pop, you gotta stay at home. You know the Joker don't play that, baby. Guys gonna dance with girls and girls are gonna dance with guys. Jada Boo, let's go! Tyler, you are my favorite rapper in the world. He looks beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, you love it. This is top tier. Get out of the car.
About that.
Man, you got a
Keep
problem?
that shit macking, man.
You really taking over my energy?
He wanna hurt you.
Right now? So what did I do to you?
For this crowd. Don't do it for
What
this
did I do
crowd.
to you?
Don't
You know
do
who
it
I
for this
am?
crowd.
Do you know who I am?
Bro, for what?
Bro, do you know who I am?
Soul love, bro. Soul love, bro.
Yo, bro. Soul love. Come here, give me a hug, though. You lucky, though, nigga. You lucky. You know, I'm really about that. I love you. We're together. We're strong together. Would you like to come play? I am the fucking hardest hustler in the world. This is Savage Part 2. Don't tell me about shit. It's 2022 and I'm still a savage. Whatever I want, I get. Whatever I want, I fucking get.
Here's another question, right? You ever watch everybody that get interviewed about these freak-offs and everybody who openly admitted saying, hey, yeah, I went to a Diddy party, but I didn't see any of that. Have you noticed that they all said that they left before any of this? Everybody left?
Can I ask you about this? Because people be asking me about it. These Hollywood parties. Marlon, you been to the Hollywood parties. What's going on at these Hollywood parties?
I left early.
Well, it's probably 12:30. I'm downstairs. I go downstairs to the studio. I come up out the studio, and I'm headed back upstairs to like the main area where everyone's kind of congregating and hanging out. And the music changed. It was like really hard and heavy at first, and then, you know, like jam and dancing music. And it was a little softer. You know, it was a little more sensual when I came out the studio and started going upstairs. And on my way upstairs, there's like this couch. I won't say how the couch is designed because then that may give away whose party and whose house this was. There was a couch, and on the couch, I saw a couple of guys really going at it hard and heavy. And man, and I was like, oh, You know, my brain, I'm thinking, well, you know, the celebrity party, people do what they do. As I started moving upstairs, I passed them up and I noticed that it wasn't just those two guys. It was more and more people just going at it. I was like, okay, it's time for me to roll. I'm going to grab my stuff and I'm going to get up out of here. I did not know that's how this went down. So
have you got invited to one of these?
Just edit this right, man. Just edit this right. He loved it. This is the part he loved.
Have you been into these rooms where these
I leave 30 minutes for the devil get there. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, there you go.
That's what Denzel told me. Leave 30 minutes for the devil get there. That's it.
Have you ever heard someone say, "Hey, after party, XXX place," and you be like, "Man,
it's always after party, but you leave 30 minutes for the devil get there."
I go to the party and leave early. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what goes on after hours, but
he wasn't trying to find out.
I wasn't trying to find out. You know, I know my place. You feel? I know my.
Everybody left. All y'all. Nobody saw any debauchery. Nobody saw any drugs. Nobody saw any thousands of bottles of baby oil. That's disturbing. That's disturbing in itself. Do you know how long it takes the average person to go through a bottle of baby oil? Think about you. Think about you. Think about yourself. Baby oil, baby powder, stuff like that, lotion. How long does it take for you to go through that? And this man had thousands of bottles, 1,000 bottles stacked up. That is some slip and slide for your air right there, boy. Like, wow, that's intense, right? However, he must have been crazy like a fox because he had these joints taped. He had every encounter. When people thought, hey, let's just get loose. See, when people said you had the drug, what they call it, 2C, and they had a lot of these other things and spiked liquor and champagne and all of this. Yeah, you know who was sober still, though? You know who was still of sound mind?
Lil Rod says hidden cameras were in every room of Diddy's homes. Lil Rod believes that Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person that has attended his freak-off parties and his house parties. Salacious tapes of Hollywood's biggest names, including record CEOs and politicians, doing drugs and cavorting with prostitutes and minors. The complaint argues that these freak-off parties were a business model. Young and up-and-coming talent attended and were promised career opportunities and access to music executives. They were then plied with drugs and alcohol, filmed. Some were blackmailed. There was a quid pro quo, according to the complaint. Lil Rod said not only were these music executives sponsoring these parties, they were handing Diddy large sums of cash that he used to pay for the sex workers and drugs. Something tells me the IRS is going to be interested.
Diddy. Sound enough mind to collect cell phones, sound enough mind to record all of y'all. And y'all think that with this man facing life in prison, you think he's just gonna eat it for everybody? Do y'all know or do y'all know why Diddy's dad got murdered? Did you know his father got murdered? Let's start there. And if you did know that his father got murdered, do you know why he got murdered? If you know why, put it below. Put it in the comments. Share. Tell me why Diddy's dad got murdered. And then, once you know that, ask me what do you think Diddy is going to do.
Diddy actually needs to be locked up for his entire life for doing this. Police seized over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant among various freak-off supplies from Diddy's house. He would have people come over his house and participate in these 1v1 freak-offs that he would record, and then he would use that footage as blackmail against them to get them to do whatever he wanted. Just for reference, this is over 1,000 water bottles, and a baby oil bottle is probably the same size, maybe even bigger than these. What is the obsession with baby oil? To have over 1,000 bottles would mean that literally every single time one of these events would happen, he insisted, he demanded that everyone be oiled up. And he made damn well sure that he would never run out of baby oil. That is just diabolical. And you gotta go read this report because there's a lot more to it. And it's insane that this has been going on for probably 20, 30 plus years. And now it's finally coming out. The Diddy party is finally over, and that man should never be let out of prison for what he's done.
here's another question. They say, don't compare this to the Jeffrey Epstein situation. Totally different thing, not the same thing. Okay, that's fair. But what I can say though is, have you noticed that one of the first things they put out when Diddy got in jail was that he was on suicide watch? Why did we need to know that?
Breaking news right now, Larry. I am just getting word. People magazine says it's got a source on the inside that tells them that P. Diddy's on suicide watch tonight. Do your sources confer the same information? Are they saying it was possible?
Yeah, he is on suicide watch. This guy thought he would have went home. All of a sudden, he didn't get bond. Remember, the first night that he was there, he was like an overnight guest. When they called his bond hearing, now they checked him into the system, and reality has hit him. And I understand that he has a shrink coming by his cell to see him several times a day. They have housing units, and they're mixing bank robbers, drug dealers, rapists with white-collar people. And this is why Diddy, he can't go into a regular housing unit because somebody will take him out for sure.
Why did y'all say that? Could it be a preface to if something happens to him in there, they can say, well, he was on suicide watch. We got to start looking at the world in a different way. We already know that the game is rigged. We already know that people are evil. We already know that evil is prominent in the world today. So you got to know that one, and if I can be frank with y'all, one black man in this country just can't be ruling with an iron fist by himself. Now, the interesting thing though is, when they start to associate all of these other people with him, Stevie J, Ja Rule, like all these, even Beyonce was getting thrown in this mix, right? Allegedly, there was a story saying that when he made the band walk for that cheesecake, that the cheesecake was for Beyonce. Now, obviously, I don't know if that's a true story. I don't know. I mean, that was just a cold-blooded thing to do to them off the top. But here is one that I do give credence to. They said that he started off one way, and that Andre Harrell and Russell Simmons and Clive Davis thoroughly influenced him to become the man he is today. Now that I can believe, because if you don't have a self-check, if you don't have certain elements in your character unlocked, if you don't have a standard or morality for yourself, yeah, you will start to emulate whatever you need to make it to the top. See, money can't be everything. See, you gotta have some morals, you gotta have some standards, you gotta have some loyalty, because if money can move you, you'll never, ever, ever befriend somebody that money moves, because it's just a matter of time before they flip on you. Now, what's gonna be interesting, through all of these rumors, is that if these signs of what Diddy done points to, say, Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, oh, this is going to get wild. And a lot of people seem to think, because they rolled together like Batman and Robin, that Mr. Carter may have something to do with all this. What do you think?
Jay-Z victims are going to be worse. They're worse because of the psychological torture that comes along with what he does. Like I said,
do you think Jay-Z is scared right now?
Oh, he's terrified. He's terrified. He's losing confidence everywhere. But the only confidence he's worried about keeping secure are those white boys that he worked for. That's his only loyalty. Not even to his wife is he loyal.
Hey, let's talk about another thing. You know, when somebody is trying to make an example of you, there's nothing you can do to get loose from that net. When someone wants to make an example of you, when you are firmly in the center ring of the three-ring circus, there's nothing you can do. This man offered $50 million with an M dollars to get out on bail 3 times now, I believe. It was 2, but as of me recording this, I heard that there was a 3rd time he tried again. and got denied 3 times. Do you know that the bond, I believe, for murder is like $3 million and cats get out on bond for murder? This dude's offering $50 million. You're offering $47 million past that mark to get out. And they said no?
This man put up a $50 million bond. $50 million bond. And the judge still said, you're denied. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You're going to jail. You finna be in chains. Out of all the news today, I think I'm still stuck on this $50 million bond, because if you look at the fact that in California, the average bail amount for murder is $2 million and your bond amount is 10% of that, right? So that's $200,000. And you can pay your bond by putting up your house, putting up your assets, whatever the case may be. But this man paid off an $18 million home. And the judge still said, nah, you gonna sit in jail. I've talked about this before, but I'm gonna say it again. I don't care what you have. I don't care what your life looks like. I don't give a fuck what other people have. I really don't. Because what did you do to get it? How did you end up in the position that you're in? Because the fact of the matter is, if you did something dirty to get where you are, you will have to pay the debt of your transgressions. You will have to pay it in full. It might not be on this side. It might be on the other side. But you will never escape the return on the investment that you made to get where you are. And the return on your investment might be jail. I'm just so shook. Like, you put up a $50 million bond and they said, nah, that ain't gonna work.
P. Diddy basically begged a judge to let him out of jail because he said that the jail conditions were horrific, but she said no. So here's what happened. A judge initially denied him any bail. He and his legal team came up with this bail package that he proposed to the judge, basically saying, look, I'll put up $50 million in bail. I'll use my $48 million Miami mansion as collateral. My mom and family members will co-sign on this deal. And he also proposed limiting female visitors, not traveling, and home detention. So the court sets up another hearing to hear the arguments. And after all is said and done, the judge still said no, because she is afraid that Diddy will tamper with witnesses while he's out on home detention. Meaning he's going to stay right here in this Brooklyn detention center while he awaits trial. And as we all know, trials usually take months, if not years, to happen. Diddy is due back in court on September 25th, and throughout this process, you will likely not see any videos of him in court because cameras are not allowed inside of federal court, so you're just going to see sketches like this. By the way, if he's convicted, he faces up to life in prison.
Oh, brother, but listen, if you have never seen a railroad, if you have never seen how an engine is going straight down that track with nothing to block it, this is it right here. They are not going to. Y'all thought what R. Kelly got was bad? Y'all thought what happened to R. Kelly was bad? And some people don't think R. Kelly got enough. Okay, fair enough. But what they all trying to throw in Diddy book bag? Come on, look, you know he didn't do all of this by himself, but I gotta say, over the years, you can see the buildup. You can see certain things that he did and he said that is not helping his case right now at all. See, this is why we all have to be careful out here on social media, YouTube, Vimeo, wherever we on, right? We gotta be careful out here because your words and things that you said can certainly come back to bite you.
Get a fucking girl, get a drink and some rock. Don't drink none of that other bullshit. Motherfucker, be black owned and black supported. Be respectful. Be respectful. Everybody is in the kitchen. Come outside. I just got the Icon Award. I want a motherfucking party. I want a motherfucking party. Let's go.
When they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to them. I put them to sleep. Next day, right? Yeah, put the drink on the table.
Another question. Why are the feds showing certain things like the 1,000 bottles of baby oil? When did they do that? When have they ever done that? See, the news is always going to paint a picture of somebody. And if you notice, the news are all owned by the same singular outlet. I don't care if it's on CNN, Fox News, you know, all of these news channels, your local news, it's one or two companies at the top controlling all this news. And if you ever notice, they all say the same thing.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities, Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But we are concerned about trouble and trying to be irresponsible, one-sided news stories
plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false
news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
So, now that you know that, right? Why are certain things being shown in this case? We didn't, let's say when Bernie Madoff got popped for what he did, right? We didn't see all inside his secret bathrooms and his this and blase, but they didn't go all the way in like that. But they're going all the way in like that for Diddy. Now, I know the charges are different, right? I know the situations are different. And all of these things, you know, SA, you know, drugging or any of these type of things, trafficking, like these are very serious things. I'm not comparing apples to oranges here. What I am saying though is I am comparing the treatment of different suspects for certain things because, like it or not, Diddy is charged of things. He hasn't been convicted of anything. But this just seems like there is something else bigger we are being distracted from besides what's happening with Mr. Combs. Now, I will say this. My heart does go out to his children and loved ones that may have not had anything to do with this lifestyle. They may have not had anything to do with any of this going on. But this right here is death by association. And this is going to be a ride. This is going to be quite a ride, especially when you've had people like Jaguar Wright speaking out about this since the very beginning. And according to her, there's a whole lot more people in this mix than just Mr. Combs. And it's going to get wild if she's batting 1,000. It looks like she's batting 1,000 with what she said about Mr. Combs. But all of this stuff is still allegedly. He hasn't been convicted of anything. But when she starts speaking on other people and the public starts speaking about other people who can come out or that's going to come out about these people during this case right here, boy, when I tell you that Babylon will fall, this is going to be insane.
Do you feel vindicated
Yes.
by the events of the last few weeks?
No, not at all. Because he's just the beginning. Until him and his cohorts are all held to account publicly and legally, the victims, they're not safe.
How bad was
That's
it?
what I care about. I care about the victims.
No, I understand. How bad was it, do you think, what was going on?
I'm going to tell you right now that me, as a woman who has been in the industry for over 30 years, I've been performing live since I was 13. There's no vindication for me because for 4 years I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
One thing too, if you didn't know, with the charges he's been hit with, he faces a minimum of 15 years behind bars. A minimum of 15 years behind bars. If he's convicted on everything, he is getting life. That is cold work. Now, if he did everything they said, I don't know. We don't know. And some stuff we never will know. Only God will know. And whoever it happened to. But if he did those things, then yes, please lock his behind up, throw away the key, and let that man get the sentence he earned. If he didn't, couldn't we move on as a society truly? Or have we convicted him in the court of public opinion already? That's going to be, if you found out today R. Kelly did none of what they said he did. Could you really look at R. Kelly the same way again? See, sometimes even just being accused of certain things here in the world will mess you up for life. This is one of the things I preach to my son. You keep your name and your record clean. Let you be blameless. Because sometimes people can just accuse you of something and tarnish your image. Now, right here, unfortunately, I see instances where it looks like Diddy is helping them tarnish his image. But see, being brazen, sometimes that money, that power will make you prideful. Sometimes that money and that power will make you bold. That power and that money will make you be like, so what? Yeah, here I am. I did it. Or I'm live. I'm in front of you. I'm showing you. What you gonna, what? What you gonna do about it? And see, karma, in my opinion, for everyone, not just celebrities, karma is real. And karma is undefeated.
What y'all niggas wanna do? It's all fucked up now. What I'ma do now? Huh? What I'ma do now? It's all fucked up now.
That's it for me today. I'm back with you. Look, I'm gonna be here more often. I think I got life rolling right. And, you know, we're gonna keep it moving. Hey, definitely, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please like, subscribe, share, right? Let's get this out. Look, I would like to feel like our generation can do it like the youngins do it. But the only way we're gonna get out there, the only way that we could be successful is if we help each other. So I'm not ashamed to tell you, I don't need your money right now. I don't need you to get up and do that. I just need you to take this little finger right here, press the like, press the subscribe, press the share to people. And that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do when you are part of the Gen X nation, right? You're a part of Gen X-Cellence. And I know you're excellent, else you wouldn't be here if you wasn't excellent. I believe in you. I believe you're going places. I believe in you. Also, if you want some Gen X merch, cool things, you know, I'm rocking my Jimi Hendrix joint. If you want some, our T Public Store link is in the description below. You can go there and cop you some things right now. We got a lot of things that'll definitely give some nostalgia as well. And if you got a minute, check out some of these videos here. You may like what we have to say in these videos. Listen, y'all have a fantastic weekend. Take it easy and do a little two-step. Later.